and welcome to FNN Insider. Sadly, on the first episode, the premiere, Harry Oddie cannot make it due to a mystery illness, but we are going to get straight into the show, and the most talked about thing this week just happens to be the FNN Shooting Star Championship. And that the reason behind that is Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy became your FNN Shooting Star Champion. He won it with a Murphy's Law to Mark Andrews, then a very brutal spinal tap. And no one expected Buddy Murphy to pull out offense like this. People have been saying that Buddy Murphy should have won at FNN Crossroads. Like, that's when he looked like he was going to win. But the thing is if you go back and you look at FNN Crossroads, he didn't give it his all. But on this episode of Friday Night Nexus, Eric Bischoff had a little whisper in his ear, said that he put on the Match of the Year candidate, which actually adds more motivation into a person, gives a person more self-esteem, which caused him to get the win. And Mark Andrews left the building very, very angry. I'm not sure if we'll hear from Mark Andrews this coming Friday on FNN Weekly, but only time will tell. And the most talked subject definitely is Buddy Murphy, but there is one other man that got involved in the shooting star scene this past week, and the man's name is Roman Reigns. The man that's not even under contract. Roman Reigns showed up and looked like he was trying to bully and threaten Matt Sydal. And Matt Sydal did get a bit scared, because if you look at the size difference, you've got one giant Samoan and one smaller guy. It won't go down well if they ever got into the ring together. And then later on that night, Matt Sydal was injured in the locker room. Why was he injured? Because Roman Reigns did it. You've seen Roman Reigns on the camera just a split second before he was attacked. But that is not all. An FNN Insider exclusive right now clearly shows on the CCTV that is Roman Reigns attacking Matt Sydal for no reason. All Matt Sydal did was walk into the locker room, and an uncontracted wrestler attacked Matt Sydal. We don't know the details behind Roman Reigns, if he's going to be fined, if he's going to be blacklisted from Friday Night Nexus. But time will tell, and it seems General Manager Eric Bischoff doesn't seem to care what Roman Reigns does, because as he said, Roman Reigns is about that money. Eric Bischoff's willing and giving him that money. And it's not looking good for Matt Sydal to get a punishment done to Roman Reigns. But speaking of attacks, another talked subject would be the return of Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin returning on a Harley, on his bike, and attacking his former friend, his former tag team partner in Drew Galloway, and helping the new, very weird looking Zayn. And people wonder why. But if you looked at their entrance, at both men, Zayn had a skull ring when he was walking to the ring. When Baron Corbin got off of that bike, he also had a skull ring. Both men had a brass ring. And perhaps this is some cult like thing going on, or this could just be a matter of Baron Corbin does not like Drew Galloway. At the same time, Zayn and Baron Corbin are the same in a way, but people are wondering why. Why are they the same? But then you think about it, Samuel Zayn, betrayed by his friend, who is Kevin Owens, betrayed by him, attacked by him, injured by him, and even got his former identity ripped from his soul. Baron Corbin, he was beaten at FNN in the end, then Drew Galloway kicked him to the curb like he was nothing and got the black label ripped from his soul. Both men have a lot of connotations to each other, and perhaps that's where this partnership is stemming from. You seen Samuel Zayn was surprised at first, but that just looked like a little bit of acting. A little bit of acting by the man known as Samuel Zayn, formerly known as El Generico. There's a thing that we've always been getting messages about since the glory days of FNN, or the glory days, I mean the bygone era, the ignored era, and it is a man called Sinister. Sinister Scott, the man that ran a roughshod in Friday Night Nexus. He was FNN World Heavyweight Champion for only 23 days, but he did put on some great matches until Bram beat him. He also attacked one half of the tag team champions in Phoenix, and since then he's just gone off the grid. He's not been seen since. People are wondering, where is the Sinister One? And is the man that could get in touch with Sinister at any second? Let's just say, even I do not know where the Sinister One is. So it leaves the question too, if Sinister showed up, why would he be back? He already had the FNN Heavyweight Championship. What else could he accomplish? But only time will tell if he shows up. And looking into the future, I can't see it's likely. But again, looking into the future, speaking of the future, right here on FNN Insider, I am proud to announce the Chris Travis Shooting Star Tournament 2. It is round 2. We will see the Shooting Star Tournament back for a 2-night event. It stems over one weekend, 16 participants, and it will crown a new winner of the FNN Shooting Star Tournament. And if you could see anything over the past few weeks, we've had Matt Sydal, Buddy Murphy, El Generico, even a man that had some form of friendship to Chris Travis is in Cody Rhodes. So we do not know who the participants are just now, but I'm sure they will be announced over the coming months. And when they are announced, everyone's going to enjoy it. The last Shooting Star Tournament was some very great high-flying action, and it ended in a ladders match. So that is what you can look forward to in the future. And this is all we have left for FNN Insider. If you've enjoyed, you can always hit the like button, comment your thoughts down on these past events, the Zayn and Corbin conspiracy, Roman Reigns, and the new FNN Shooting Star champion and Buddy Murphy. This was FNN Insider, and I hope you enjoyed.